What
We
the
have so
heck?
much to catch up on. It's been a while. Like, we have a lot to catch up on, so I'm
I
excited for it.
know.
We look
I
like
love that
twins. We literally look like little twinnies. It's hilarious. I can't.
you're
How do you get used to, like, I always want to turn my head, so I'm like, yeah, I have hair back here. Like, I keep doing this.
not feeling like a little like
I feel like an
boy.
egg, like
Okay,
this.
so listen, apparently there's a strategy to it. Like, first of all, mine is like a 2 out of 10. Yours is definitely like a 10 out of 10 because of the middle side part. Like that gives you at least 26 points on the chic
Yeah.
scale, okay? Now, when it comes to I absolutely dislike my hairline, like it's just not on fleek,
I'm the
but
same.
apparently there's a strategy where the slick bun should follow your jaw.
Okay.
So I have it a little bit
You
too
have it
low.
high. You have it.
You need
Oh,
I need to put it a little bit higher, but I do have extension, like one tray of extension. And right now, if I do it following my jawline, they're too tight and you would see it
yeah.
through. But no, I think, babe, you should absolutely embrace it.
I'm literally like
Find
this.
find a
Oh,
little, no, you're fine, you're good. Find a little like gel to like bring your little,
my little.
baby hair in front or whatever, your little edges.
Yeah,
And no, I think it's beautiful. I absolutely love it on you, and you're gonna love that hairstyle where you're going.
I
And I'm gonna let
know.
you announce it because it's
I
time I used to
know.
tell.
I know. I don't know why I haven't mentioned it. I mean, I haven't really put it on like Instagram or posted it anywhere, which I'm excited for. Like, and to be fair, it was kind of like a last minute girls trip, which I'm really well. A girls just me, literally me and my one of my friends from college. But I'm going to Bali in 5 days, which I'm very very excited for. And I've always wanted to go to Bali. Like I've
I
never been
know.
before. It's like I'm traveling to like a lot of Asian destinations this year. Obviously, I've gone to Hong Kong, Bali. I'd love to go somewhere else again. And like I'm excited for it because a lot of people have mentioned that it's just a very chilled place. It's very calm. Like it's just fun vibes. So I'm very
Girl,
excited for it.
to me, it just Bali is everything of grounding, like slow mornings,
Yeah,
good food, like nature stuff, like hell yeah.
yeah.
Just humidity, no makeup, like
Literally.
sleigh, little scooters, like everything that you're gonna enjoy. So did you kind of like she had everything booked? She has like a Airbnb booked or something because it's super
Yeah,
cheap there. And then
yeah.
you're just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna come with.
Well,
She was
no.
going
So
there
we,
alone?
no. So like so it was like last minute. So like we were discussing it for like ages, and then we were like, we don't know whether or not to do it because obviously we're both busy. We don't too sure whether or not to go, and then we just put the bullet, and we're just like, fuck it, let's go on holiday. Because Tasha's one of my best friends from college, and I've known her for about 12, 13 years, and we
God.
used to skip college to go, go on holiday all the time. Like we used to be really bad. Like not really bad. Like it wasn't that bad, but I think we went on a. I remember specifically we went away on a like college holiday because you know did you ever do that when you were at college? You went like on like school trips to
Yeah.
like away. So we went. I can't even remember where we went if I'm honest with college. But literally the next like the day we landed, we went to college. Then the following day we went to the Caribbean for 2 weeks
You are trolling.
during like the college year, and we didn't tell our teachers. She was so upset. It was we were really bad. We were like, well, we want to live our lives, and we at the time I think her brother was living out um, in the Caribbean, like working and stuff. So and he was like, come on, like we have a free like house like for the next couple of weeks, like because they used to have people stay and stuff. They were like, come out. We were like, we cannot miss up this opportunity, so let's just go to the Caribbean for 2 weeks. Randomly, literally we were like 17, 18 years, 18, I think we were like 18 years old. And we're just like, yep, see you, bye.
Oh my God. Listen,
So funny.
if I had to redo my life, I would definitely do that instead of like staying in like crappy basement and just doing teenager stuff.
No, I
You no,
know.
you lived it. No regrets. Hashtag no
No,
regrets.
honestly, no regrets. It was so much fun. And actually, the little holiday, the little picture we took pictures we took from holiday came up the other day, and I was like, oh my god, we're actually going on holiday again soon, so that's cute. So yeah,
When was the last
so
time you guys went on holidays together? Like you girls went on holidays together?
I think 2021 we went to 2021. Yeah, 2021 we went to Morocco. Or was it 20? Was it before? It might have been before the COVID year. So it might have been the COVID year, like 2020, but before obviously all of it happened. So I think we went maybe in January in 2020. So it's been like 4+ years. And she's come visit in Dubai since then. I think she came to visit in like 2021, maybe 2022. But obviously we haven't gone on actual holiday together for a while. So
And she's based in the UK.
So no, she's actually based in Australia. So we're both moved out of the UK. Yeah, so we're
Bless
both
her.
from the UK.
In Sydney? Where?
Yeah, she's in Sydney. So we both moved out. So we were like,
Sick.
see you later, UK. We both were just like, from the day we met, we were both like, yeah, we're not meant for the UK. Like from the first day, we were just like, we love traveling. We love like going on holiday. Let's go. So yeah, I'm excited to live island life, as people say, for like the next couple of weeks or days.
And what does she do for work? If you don't mind me asking, like, is that
So weirdly, do you have those friends where you're like, you've been friends with them for years, but you're like, I don't actually know what you do. Like that's really bad. And I'm like
you don't
she
even
works
know
in
her last name?
No, I do know her last name. I'm not that bad of a friend, but I'm like, she works in an office. I know she works like a corporate job, office job, but I'm like, I don't know what it's for. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
I mean, a corporate job where she can take time off like that and go to Bali, bless, whatever job
yeah,
that is.
exactly.
Shout out. I feel like that's a very Australian thing, though. I could be
It's
totally
6 hours.
off.
It's not that far. It's not that far. So a lot of people from
But
Australia
meaning
go
like,
to Bali.
but I feel like meaning culture-wise, like I feel like it's such an Australian thing to just kind of go places, like to kind of
Yeah,
like be based there, but they're so open about, I don't know, it's like the freedom of people. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like
yeah,
I've been to Australia once, so I don't want to speak for Australia as a whole, like and stereotype it, but I feel
no.
that Australians know how to live, like,
So I
life
get what you mean. They're very like carefree. Do you know?
open-minded,
Not carefree in a bad way, but like they're open-minded is a very good analogy. Like very open-minded, surfer vibes. Obviously that sounds very stereotypical, but they just it just looks from the outside, because I follow a lot of Australians on Instagram and YouTube for some reason, and the way that they live life, they're like, right, so I'm just driving up now, gonna go for like my morning surf and like morning dip in the sea, like that's just normal for them, and all of them do it, and I'm like,
yeah.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, it's very California living,
Yeah,
where everybody gets their coffee, they get to Erewhon, like their life is good, they're active, they're beautiful.
yeah,
Like I remember waking up on a Saturday morning where in Miami, Saturday and Sunday mornings, it's ghost town. Like everybody's sleeping
yeah,
because they've been up and they're probably, they went to bed at like 6 a.m. in the morning. So you would walk around and it's like ghost town. But 7 a.m. on the clock, the whole, like I was in Melbourne, it was beautiful. It was like a river,
busy.
busy, all the couples, all that, and so nice. It's like so good looking, everybody, little families and stuff, all well put together, walking and strolling around. I was like, yeah, they
Yeah, like
know,
this is a vibe.
they know,
Yeah,
they
that's
know.
what I want life to be. Like even when I wake up in Dubai and like I go into the gym this morning at like 7 a.m. For some reason I'm going to the gym at 7 a.m. now. Yeah, we've got a lot to catch up on. I don't know why my entire
You're
like world
great.
has completely switched, but yeah, like it's ghost town. Nothing's open in even till like 10 a.m. anyway. Just at the mall in
Hmm.
Dubai, like nothing's open. So it's pretty nuts. But like no, I like that kind of vibe of what they bring, and I'm excited to kind of like we've booked, like it's funny because she's booked all the like nice beaches and going to like activities. I've booked all the fitness stuff, so I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
right, let's have a look at all the classes, because they have so many cool classes, Pilates, like different like just things. So I was like, I want to experience and go to them, just because
Yeah.
the culture there's quite cool. And she was like, yeah, I'm down for it. So I was like, right, I'll do fitness stuff, You do the like fun, relaxing beach day things, and we'll go from there. So yeah,
Oh
so we
my
work well as a
God.
team. We're a good tag team. So but I'm
I
excited. I'm
love
excited. It's gonna be
I
fun.
love that for you. So speaking of all the little like things happening to you, all the little changes, do you want to like I want to dive into like this whole season for you,
Yeah,
this season, yeah, of like
yeah.
life because I mean how crazy it is that we're already like like more than halfway through the
Over.
year. What the
Yeah,
hell?
I
Like
know.
it blows my mind. So how does the rest of the year looks for you in your opinion? Like how's everything going?
I mean, it's so funny because like I think like so many of the weeks I feel like not I haven't wasted, don't get me wrong, but I've kept on kind of like going back to old habits and being like, okay, there's specific things that I need to do, like I need to do this, all of this stuff. And I've kind of just accepted that this year is really just about finding what makes me truly happy and like feel the love for like not feel the love for just fitness again, but feel the love for just a lot of things in general. Like I think post show for like I've spoke about it many a time that obviously a lot of stuff post show I just felt very like lost with, and I for ages I wasn't saying that I felt lost with it, but I'm now like just owning it and accepting it. The more I'm actually talking about it, the more people are kind of like I feel the same, like, and it's making me feel less because sometimes when you have a feeling and you feel like no one else feels the same, so you feel like a little bit
Yeah.
lonely with it. But the more I've
Mm-hmm.
spoken about it, the more a lot of people have been like, wow, I feel the exact same. And it
Yeah.
comforts me in a way to not stay the same, but to actually like, okay, cool, like people are feeling like this as well.
Embrace it in a way and feeling supported in that
Exactly.
journey. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Instead of feeling like ashamed of it almost. So
Yes, girl, yeah.
it's been really nice the last couple of weeks. Like I've really kind of embraced that and just been like, right, let's do things that make me happy. Let's like change my hairstyle, like, and do things like differently, take care of myself more. Because it's so easy to just slip into a way where you just feel comfortable and then you keep complaining about things but nothing changes. So it's like I was just sick of things not going the way that I wanted to, but I was still not changing it. So I was like, let's actually change it then. Like, do you know what I mean? So
Hell
it's the
yeah.
same as if you were in a prep, if you're, at using a bodybuilding analogy as always, but like if your body wasn't responding, you would, potentially do things to change that. Do you know what I mean? Like I wasn't doing anything to change it. I was just kind of sitting there and waiting
Yeah.
for it to happen.
Yeah.
Which I think is the main thing. Like I think sometimes people don't know what to change because again, you're used to doing. So for me right now, I've done like one bodybuilding workout like a week for the last like I want to say like 7-8 weeks. Like I'll do glutes on a Sunday, and then the rest of my workouts are either functional training or running. And like
Cool.
that's no like, oh, I need to like I want to completely change things. It's just what I'm enjoying at the moment, and I'm running with it. For ages, I was like, oh my god, this is awful. This is really bad of me for like wanting to train like this because I should be wanting to train like this because that's the athlete that I need. Well, that's the sport that I need to move on to
Yes.
and stick
Yes.
with. And I was
Yes.
feeling guilty for it. I don't know why. I was feeling guilty for wanting to change up a
I
little
get
bit
it. I
or
get it.
getting the passion from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's been a weird. Been so up and down. Like it's so weird because it's like it's been like, oh, I feel really guilty. Oh no, you should embrace it. Oh no, but I feel like I should feel like this. No, no, like you're gonna get like that in just anything, I guess. But I mean, I feel a lot more lighter now that I'm just generally embracing. Like
Good. Yes.
feels
That's it.
nice.
I mean, it's a lot of freedom on your shoulders as well to like allow
Yeah.
yourself to do that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. But there's so much you've said that yeah, girl, like shame is like the worst enemy of people. Like if you feel shame, girl, it's gonna make you like stagnant or
Yeah.
just not improving or anything. So you feel you feel better at least. And like you said, there's obviously ups and downs because there's like this constant, label of like or like the noise or like good habits, bad habits. Like honestly, breaking bad habits is like the hardest thing. Like for
So
me,
hard.
and even you probably see it in clients too when you get like posing clients, it's
Yeah.
way easier to get a client that's fresh out and it's like, you're my first posing client, you're my first posing teacher, it's my first posing class. You're like, hell
Yeah,
yeah, this is
bless.
yeah.
Yeah,
But having someone to like break through habits is it's extremely difficult.
yeah,
And same thing goes with life, you know. We're creature of habits, and that's a very real thing. But sometimes like habits don't serve us anymore, and we really need to like make it a proactive things to like get rid of it or like
yeah,
change it or exploring and stuff. I love the hair. I love the style. Like, you know, that's the first thing that jumped to, you know, my eyes when you came on, and I was just like, hell yeah. Do your
yeah.
thing, girl. Do your thing.
It's just nice to like want to take care of yourself again and like not feel like what like because it was to the point where I was like I feel worthless so I don't want to take care of myself, do you know? But you won't
Yeah, it
say that.
matches.
You won't
Yeah.
say that. You're just
But you
like,
let it
oh
match.
yeah, yeah. Like your
Yeah.
energy matches your efforts. Do you know what I mean? Like
Heck yeah.
so easy.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I can't do this anymore because is life really just going to stay like this forever and I'll just be like miserable? I can't be
It's
fucking
true.
bothered. I can't be bothered to be miserable. I want to be happy about, you know, the things that I have going on and all this stuff. And don't get me wrong, probably in a few days time I'll be like, oh, I feel like whatever. But like, that's just, honestly, it's just life, if I'm honest. Like,
Yeah, you feel like do you feel like you kind of apprehend that sometimes? Like I feel that when I told you that yesterday, I was like, you know, oh, I think I'm in good spirit, da da da. I'm like,
yeah.
but wait, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Like
I know.
I'm wired on pre-workout.
Oh
Like
my
maybe I should
God.
fuck, maybe I
You
should
were
like.
texting me at 3 a.m. in the morning. For me, it's 11 a.m. in the morning because I'm ahead of you. And I was like, bitch, go to bed. Like, why are you up? Why are you awake?
Like long story short, like yesterday I kind of got like sick. I napped all day and then I trained late and then I was
Oh.
wired on pre-workout, whatever.
You
But
just
I
need to
was
say napped all day. All you need to say was napped, like napped in the day. That's me fucked for the evening. If I nap in the day, I'm screwed. Like there's just no
if
coming
it's
back.
more than 25 minutes and it's not a power nap, like it's screwed for sure, for
Yeah,
sure. So anyway, and then when I texted you that, I was like, shoot, I'm really apprehending the next day because if I don't feel the same, like equally the same
yeah,
energy, it becomes hard to even show up. But I'm just like, wait, what kind of fucking pressure is that? Like, we know, like
yeah,
the podcast is still a place where like we're both showing our human side of things and how we make mistakes and how much we grow and how much we're 28, 29 years old and we're still, you know, going through shit and it's like
yeah,
a roller coaster and we're just being transparent with all of you guys to just show you that you're not alone or we might be fucking alone and like who the
yeah.
f cares, who the f cares. I have
Literally.
you, I have you, you have me, we got us. That's all I
Yeah,
care about. You know, I got my
yeah,
family, you have your family. So so yeah, but no, I'm glad we're both in like good spirit and kind of like thriving on this end. And I mean, you inspire me too, you know, like seeing you go through life. And I think all of these decisions that you made were so for you. So like seeing you like loving yourself again, like it's so wholesome to see. And I love it. I love
yeah.
it.
It's
Yeah.
just it's
It
just
start with the little
nice to feel
things.
like that. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
little things. It's nice to feel like that sometimes, and I think it's easy to just get caught up in obviously, like you said, the noise, and get caught up in feeling that there's certain things that you have to be done a certain way and stuff like that. And like again, like I said before, the more I've been sharing kind of like that, it feels weird to break these habits. And yes, it's something that I'm not used to, but like it's something that I want to keep like pushing myself to do to try and just break old habits. And don't get me wrong, like people are asking like, oh, does this mean you've quit bodybuilding? Hell no. Like it's not like I'm in my brain, I'm still competing next year. Like literally I'm like, I'm
Okay.
competing next year. I don't know when that's going to be. I'm not too sure, but I'm getting back on stage. Like it's not like that's no question in my head, but it's like right now, what serves me is being able to get to a place where I enjoy the journey again. So then I can enter whenever I do a prep and actually want to do it, thrive doing it versus feeling like I have to do it. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. No, it does. It
So I'm
does.
excited.
It
And I'm
does.
excited for it. I'm excited.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell
But
yeah.
how are you? Because you are under 12 weeks out now.
Yeah,
Is it
girl,
under
what
12
the
weeks? Just
hell?
under 12.
Yes.
I think the last time we spoke, I was literally like, are you 14 weeks out? You're like, girl, we're like 12. And I was like, oh shit, this is coming around quick. So
I
like,
know.
that's still 3 months though. Like, if you think about it, like 3 months is, when you say it like that, that's a lot. 3 months is a long time.
I agree.
So,
I agree. But that's why
but
we say 12 weeks because 12 weeks seems like not a lot at all. I don't know why I used to think 12 weeks was like, I mean, I think it's a popular
12,
opinion that 12 weeks is like what's needed to like prep, but not for me anymore, girl. I could never
I
be going
can't,
through
my
a
mind
12
needs to be
weeks.
clicked in like at least 18 weeks before, at least, so then I can like build in.
Yeah.
But I mean, how do you
Yes.
feel like because when did you start prepping?
I want to say we were 19 weeks out when I started prepping, but I can't recall if
Yeah.
it was around that time, like
Mm-hmm.
20, 19 weeks out for
Yeah.
sure. Because
Yeah.
I got my brother and I was like, yeah, let's do it. And yeah, I've been feeling really good, you know, been traveling a little bit, being Austin, Dallas, like doing some really cool stuff, being embracing everything. Everything is very routine like.
Yeah.
Nothing really bothers me anymore. Like I don't travel as well as I used to, and by that I mean like when I get there, normally I would be able to just go right into business and like go to my workout. I got to Dallas and it was like a very short trip and I was tired.
Yeah.
Girl, it took me like I had to like take a whole 2 hour nap situation. Hi, babe.
Hi.
So yeah, I was saying going back to, you know, traveling, I don't travel as well as I used to anymore, but with that being said, still feel like everything is as it should be. I feel really good. You know, I've done this fashion show and like my whole outlook on things, it's so different. I just feel like I'm not I've definitely matured. Like I don't know if that's the
Okay.
right term to like say about it, but my thought through like how I would have gotten so bothered by this whole fashion show and being in a swimwear in front of a judge. Like I could not. Oh my God, that's not the right thing to say. I was there for Etila, like 100%, and so proud of her, and was like so proud of being like chosen to like
Yeah.
do that, and I wanted to support her. So I didn't even see the judge there. I
Yeah.
was just like with the girls and we were tanning, we were backstage wearing her swimwear and I was like doing my like, it was so much fun. Like which
That's
it's
so good.
girl, it's you know, it's not me at all. Like I get overthought on like the smallest little things. Like before I would overthink the fact that I'm gonna dress like with no sleeve and people look
Yeah.
at my arms and like trying to figure out like how many weeks out I am. Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or like being, oh, she's far behind. So my the listen, don't get me wrong. Right after this fashion show, I went straight to Reddit and I was like, yeah, Reddit is gonna go
Yeah.
crazy. Reddit is gonna go crazy. And I'm just like, I mean, even if they were, you know what I mean? Like I'm kind
It
of like,
doesn't matter. Like the first
yeah,
thing I said to you, the first thing I said to you was like, I'm so proud of you. You look so fucking good because I
thanks,
know
babe.
that you were like I know probably what was going through your head in terms of like I'm worried. Like my brain would probably think the same, and I think anyone's would be like I'm worried to go on stage at 12 weeks out, but like the purpose for like you said the purpose for being up there wasn't the same. Like it's not like
Yes,
the purpose of being up there wasn't to be judged at being like that where you are leanness wise or anything else. It was just
yeah,
literally to put on the fashion show, and that was literally it. And you enjoyed it for what it was
yeah,
versus bringing it down and being like, oh, I don't look this or I not look like da, da, da. You enjoyed the moment because like that's what it's about, like
yes,
that's really
yes.
really good to hear though.
Yeah, and it was a really good mix of girls. Like, you know, we had kind of like influencers and like models and stuff and kind of it just matched. Everything was kind of like in sync. Italy looks insane, you know what I mean? It's like she
Yeah,
looks like out of
so
this
good.
world, kind of like very Janet, like when it comes to like they could
Yeah,
jump on a show like in 2 weeks type of vibes.
yeah,
Like it's actually insane, but she was so happy and just seeing her like being nervous and like so excited and all of these feelings. I was just like, oh my God, I just want to be like your bridesmaid. Like you
yeah,
know, like how it goes, like this is your wedding day. Like I'm just here to support. Like it's not about me. Like, and
yeah,
I'm not gonna make this about me at all. Like it's everything for you to shine and like highlight your bikinis. And I had such a beautiful bikini on. And I was just like, hell yeah, like
yeah.
bring it on, bring it on. So
Yes, I love
Really,
that.
yeah, really good time. And I texted Jen. I was like, I really wish you were here. Like, it would have been so
Oh,
much, like, so cool because Angelica was there. Like, it was just a good time. It was just a good time. You would have enjoyed it too, for sure. So that's for Dallas. And then I came back. No, I actually went. Oh my God, I actually went to Dallas. So that was Austin. Then I went to Dallas.
oh yeah.
And that was with Evogen and Hani. And listen, Hani gave me his feedback, and I was like, I'm taking your. Listen, you have
I
Olympia
love
winners.
that. He's
I
like,
am,
right, let's get to business.
bro. I'm so here for the truth. And like, he opened a can of worms, and like we had a discussion. I was like, crap. Okay, this is what has been
Yeah.
said. This is how you know about me. Da 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 da. And I was like, this is great because that way nobody can like comes like you know what I
Surprise
mean? Like I
you.
feel that exactly. I feel like if someone tells you something about it, you're like, but I know, so what? You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
that. Yeah,
On
yeah,
You don't
yeah,
entertain it. You feel like you're unbothered. You don't go into the gossip or like trying to find out through that person. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that
yeah,
people feel kind of like relevant about something. Like, oh, if I bring something off like Phoebe in the discussion, like someone
yeah.
would kind of like get things away from me. It's like, oh, I know, like it just flies right away. Like you don't entertain it.
I already knew that.
Um, so when Hani told me like it's like the perspective of like the last 10 years of my life and like how I've show up into the sport, I was like, okay, all right,
Okay.
well, this and that, but okay, that's cool to know. And then he gave me his feedback, which like I take to heart so much because like he's known Kim for like 25 years plus now. It's
Yeah.
crazy to me. But I was like, all right, this for that and this for that, and then we got to train, which was super cool. And then I came back home, and I've been here since, and now I'm gonna be here for the next 2 weeks. I'm like, heck yeah, like
Yeah, you're like,
this
I
is
need
great.
time. I need time to just be settled before going off again.
Yeah,
But
and
I mean,
I'm not booking anything else, so
that's
it's
good.
good.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
good. And like you said before, like you're like, now that obviously it's getting, regardless when it gets close to show, you're literally like, right, I need to like at some point hone it in and like not travel as much and obviously just be a routine over and over again. So you know if there's any changes, you know what it's from, and that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Babe, you look so good. How do
Thank
you
you.
Honestly, I'm like obsessed.
Thank
Obsessed.
you.
How do you like your Apple Watch?
Oh my god, I love it. Like I was really pissed off this morning because I forgot it. Like the one day, like I was running around. I was like in the morning because I woke up a little bit later, so I had to go to the class, and I forgot to put it on. And I was like, I want to know that I've like what I tracked my workout, tracked my steps, like all this stuff. So I was like, damn it, but like it's fine. Like I was like, it sounds silly, but like an inconvenience like that previously again would have really pissed me, like annoyed me a lot, and I've been like, oh, that's really annoying. So now I'm gonna do like extra steps, so it says it on the watch and blah blah. But I was like, well, I've done a lot within this session today. It really doesn't matter. It's just a watch. There's nothing I need to hit. Like yes, there's goals that I need to hit, but I already know that I've done them. Just because they're not saying it here, it doesn't matter essentially. So I was like, brush it off, move on. Like, don't like sit and like overthink it. Do you know what I mean?
Look
Like,
at you.
I don't
Look
know
at
what the
you.
fuck has happened over the last couple of like weeks. Like, I don't know if it's been like Hong Kong or if it's been, I don't know, just a switch. I've just been like, I'm sick of my own shit. Like, when you just get sick of yourself for feeling like the same way and you're just, it's almost like you're a bit of a victim of your own life sometimes. And you have to sometimes admit it and just be like,
I feel like we
bitch,
watch the
you're,
same
I
podcast.
know. Bitch, you're playing the victim. Shut up. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's fine to feel like that, but if you're there for too long, I just feel like I was there for way too long.
Were you trying to like, because I feel like that's something I would do. Like, were you trying to like put a number to your session though? Were you like be like, okay, that would have been like approximately like 397 calories. Like, were you
Honestly,
trying? Not
no.
even?
Honestly, no.
Oh my God.
Because I was like, I don't.
The
Because it was.
growth.
Yeah, I know. Because like the whole. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like every like class that I do is like different. So like this one was a lot of running pace. So I was like, well, I know that's a lot of steps, way more steps than probably what I usually would have got in, even with the class. And I pushed a lot harder. And I was just like, do you know what? Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, regardless, it's probably like, irrelevant anyway. So let's just move on and we'll start again tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So I'm so over sweating like the small stuff like too much and like overthinking, and I don't know what's flipped, but it just feels good to just not have to just overthink things any like too much anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And
yeah,
get stuck in the labels and the numbers and
yeah,
the outcome and yeah, girl, yeah. Hell yeah.
it's a
That's good.
lot. But
That's good.
that's just where I'm at with obviously my journey at the moment. Obviously, I know at some point I'll have
Amazing.
to put like do things differently. But when the
Maybe.
time comes, we'll make that happen. You know. So,
Absolutely.
but
Absolutely. Babe,
But
that's good.
yeah. So how do you feel the last? So like you've obviously been prepping for like 6-ish weeks
Are
so
you
far.
curious about my prep?
Yes, I
Are
am.
you? Are you?
Yeah,
You're
I
so sweet.
am.
I'm curious about your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. We're both like, right, I want to know about you, but I want to know about like more about your prep. So, I mean, how have you felt progress-wise? You felt since 19 weeks out to now. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do you feel like you've made a good, significant amount of progress? Not just physique-wise, but just like mental-wise and stuff like that as well. Like, do you know what I mean?
Um, who cares about my mental state right now, to be honest? I feel you know how it is, you know what I mean? Like I try to stay as emotionless as I can be,
Yeah,
but I want to say I'm in a good spirit. I really
yeah,
am. And I think I was talking to Aldo about it yesterday a little bit, and I spoke about it on the podcast with Hani. I think because I know the people that are around me, like I feel like I like now I know I know where they stand, I know their abilities, I know what they bring to my life. Like I feel so safe. I
yeah,
feel so safe to move. And it's very precious when you have that because it's like
yeah,
I close, I know I have you here, Aldo here, whomever, like you guys are all, and it's just like it's a square, and it's just like perfect. Like
yeah,
it's exactly that, and that's what it's going to be. So I can really be safe doing my own thing, which is killing myself on cardio, finding good playlists, getting my sleep, and I'm so honest and transparent because I know I can be because the
yeah,
people that are around me want that for me, and the fact that I know that they want that for me, and I don't there's no guilt, there's no shame, there's a lot of like pleasure into it too. Like there's obviously my tired days, but I'm just like I haven't been hangry girl in a very long time. So
that's
excuse me,
good.
as I should may, like if I may say so
Yeah,
myself, I'm gonna be tired. I'm going to nap. I'm going to be in the bed. Have you stayed in the bed yesterday? Like Aldo was like, so you just went back home and you laid in bed. I was yeah,
yeah,
like
I
yeah,
did. Yeah,
I
that's
did.
all I wanted to do right now.
Slay. Like that's all I could actually do because I was and surprisingly enough, he didn't say anything. So I don't know, like, why was I creating all these thoughts in my head that he would even say anything? Like, he didn't say anything, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
but I'm so always like scared of the labels all the time, but who cares? Like, if that person, if your person close to you would like label you as something like lazy because of one event that you were actually like being a human being, that's when you know you don't have the right person in your life. But you will
yeah,
only know if you're transparent with them and being honest with them, not hiding into like this superhuman shell all the time.
yeah,
And I felt so close to him, like, felt so close to him. I felt so close to you when I told you I needed space, and you were
yeah.
like, yes,
That's fine. Yeah,
but that's how I get close to my people, and that's why like I that's how you build relationship. Like as crazy as it sounds, like I feel that I'm 28 years old and I'm finally having like real, honest, genuine, deep relationship. Same thing goes with my family. Oh my God,
yeah,
it's like it's real, and it's very special. So right now I feel really safe, in a very good mindset, to answer your question. As far as progress goes on like scale numbers and all this stuff, it's been consistent. It's exactly where it's supposed to be. We're gonna hit the 140s exactly, 140s,
yeah.
138, exactly where, in the right time. I'm so in tune with my body. It's actually scary. It's actually
That's
really
good
fun
though.
too. Yeah, it's dope as shit. It's really cool.
Like this is the smallest I think I've seen your waist like ever. Like I think you
It's
posted
small.
yesterday. Like you
Yeah.
posted a thing yesterday, and I literally went like this on the thing because I was like, what the like because I think
Did
you were
that
doing like
beat? The
I think
Yeah.
you were doing RDLs or something like that on the Swift machine or something, and I was like, when you were standing up, I like paused and like looked at my phone. I was like, it's fucking gone. Like, it's not there. Like, see you later, bye. It's coming a lot. And I know that's obviously something that you've always wanted to kind of like bring in more and improve on and stuff like that. And I think you can see that a lot. And like you look really balanced. Like, I think again, you were doing like hack.
Thank you, babe.
And your lower like looks like really, it flows so like it's so exciting to see. I'm really
Thank you,
excited.
babe. Thank you.
I'm
It's funny.
excited.
It's funny because Kim said the same thing. Like it's when I'm doing that pivot pose, right? So you're having your transition pose and the pivot pose. He's like, Lauralie, this is the most balanced I've ever seen you, because normally my lower would be like
Is
more
heavier,
like
a bit heavier.
Yeah, heavier. And my you would lose my upper body. I'm like, holy crap, I didn't even notice. But he noticed that in my pivot pose, and now you say it in the balance wise, like it's everything is really
It's going
good.
where it needs to be. It's going where it needs to be. It's flowing where it needs to flow, and that's exciting.
I feel small as shit, but you know how I get. Like, I'm not small at all. I'm not.
No, you're not
But
small.
but I'm like, oh my God, my little stringy leg. Like, but it's exactly how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? But then I see
Don't
myself
overthink
on,
it.
girl,
Don't
I see
overthink it.
myself
Just
on,
run with it.
yeah, I see myself on stage and I'm like, oh well, no, I'm not small. I'm pretty. I'm pretty. My quads are like really there.
No,
I love it.
but
It's
it
cool
looks
though.
good though. It looks like
Thank you, babe.
like you said before, it's a really good balance. And I've seen like recently in a lot of the shows and stuff like that, that they're really favoring, which they always have tried to do anyway, but they're really favoring balance, like so much more. I feel like this year, like I've seen the last couple of shows, and like, you know, people that I would have thought expected to win are getting beaten from just shape in general. Shape, balance. It's not a conditioning game. It's not a muscle game. It's like the balance and the shape really being brought out. And it's really cool to see. It's cool to see where where it's going and stuff, and who's going to be at the Olympia and stuff for sure.
I love it because it screams to me training, and I feel like finally girls are gonna learn how to train, and like it's great. I really do love it. I mean, thank God my waist is getting smaller because my boobs are gone. Like they're like inverted. No,
So
you slay. You slay. You look like a queen. You look like a
thank you.
queen. As long as, you know, looking like a queen is one thing, but if you feel like a queen, it's even better. And I feel that's exactly where it's supposed to be. So,
It's
so
cool.
yeah, babe. No, everything is on point. I'm gonna see Kim in, when am I going to California? 2 weeks. So when you're back from Bali, I'm gonna be going to California's and
Ooh.
then New Jersey, and babe, then September, then October. Done. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like
It
travel,
does go
travel,
quick though. It goes
travel,
quick.
travel, home, home, travel, travel, home. No, not even. I won't even go back home. I think I'm gonna fly, like 3 weeks out to
Oh my
California or
god.
Vegas. Like we're talking about that right now. So I have maybe 6 weeks home and then 4 weeks away, which means 10, and and then
Oh my
Vegas.
god.
Is it
Yeah.
wild?
It goes quick though. That's the thing. Like you said before, like 12 weeks in my brain, I'm like, it's still a long way. Like 12 weeks is still 3 months,
Babe,
but that
it's
time gets
12 it's
taken.
12 back workouts. It's 12 back workouts. It's 24 lower body workout. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
12 back workout. I have 12 back workouts to like make 11, okay?
Yeah.
Let's be fair. Like 11 back workouts to like make myself look like I'm a butterfly. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's so little when you think about it.
Yeah. And when you break it down like that, you then are like, okay, cool, there's not much left. But that's why we take each day as it comes, and we try not think about like too far in advance and overthink it and stuff like that. We're like, right, each day as it comes. That's all it comes
Exactly.
down to. So it doesn't feel
Exactly.
overwhelming.
Exactly.
But I love this little phase that we're in terms of like just where we're at in life and like how we kind of manage it. And I feel like it's nice because like a few people have obviously asked or mentioned, obviously we're both in different part, or like I say eras of our life at the moment, but it's nice because like I feel like that hasn't changed anything. Like it doesn't change anything at all, and I enjoy being able to hear about your journey, just as much as if I was in a prep myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, or even more, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if,
I get more
or even
excited.
more. Yeah. Yeah, because I
So
mean, you just have the ability to be more present because you have a
yeah,
brain. So like
yeah,
the more my brain is gonna go off, the more your brain is gonna shine. It's gonna be
yeah.
great. It's really a good time.
I'll take on that heavy load. I do not mind. That is what I'm here for. I'm stage mum for the rest of the year, and
Oh
I'm
my God.
completely owning that title, and I love it. So
I'm gonna put so much pressure on HD to bring you to the Olympia. Like
yeah,
if they're and they're
yes,
I'll put it in the pot too. I'll be like,
yeah.
okay, I can also contribute of having her. Like that would be great.
We're like, yeah, she needs to be at the Olympia. Yes, please. I am looking at coming, to be fair, because I remember I came to the Olympia in 2019. That was where we actually, I think, first met, and that was my first Olympia ever. And I watched it. Obviously, I wasn't in prep. I enjoyed the whole weekend, and I want to do that again. I was like, I want to experience that again with obviously where I'm at, more knowledge, all that type of thing, like, and just watch it all and take it in. So I was like, I do really want to go this year. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if it all,
And
if the stars align.
you're gonna be able to like meet people. People are gonna have like
Yeah.
such a good time, you know. Bring your dad,
Yeah, I
have a
know.
good time.
I know. He actually probably would be like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. Like, he'd
I
probably
know,
be like,
right?
I'm
I
excited,
know.
let's go.
You would be
So,
so excited.
but no. But it was nice having like a little catch up. Obviously, we know we've been behind and we keep saying it, but like, honestly, like, we're not going to say sorry for it because also at the same time, like, there's times in our lives where, you know, they're a little bit more hard, a little bit more rough, and, you know, life gets in the way, whatnot. And, you know, we want to express that because we are human and we just want to, this podcast is just purely to share our journey and like what we're about. And obviously along the way, hopefully you can relate to it, learn something from it and just have a good time and enjoy, you know? So,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
thank you for being patient, obviously. And yeah, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. So, but yeah, if you do want anything specific though about any topics you want us obviously to talk about, anything like that, please comment down below in the comment section. And yeah, all those fun things. Subscribe, like, comment, everything. We want to make sure that we can obviously, you know, give you an episode each week, push it out there to more people so we can so they can hear about our podcast and everything like that.
Yay.
So yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Love you so
Yes.
much.
Yes, we love you too. Right.
Love you, Phoebes.
Love you too. See you soon in the next one.